Very good afternoon. Today, the 17th of July, 2020, and we are all together here. And how the days, the weeks, they go by, and how they unwind different aspects, and as they keep opening up different aspects, how is it that we start experiencing the power underneath the pain that we have been experiencing since long? And I had something more to add on to wherever we were yesterday, but somehow the guidance does not permit me to do that for today. And was desiring to do an inner child meditation for today, because everything comes from the inner child. And what does the inner child mean? The inner child is the child who is living just within you, and has not added on age as you have in physicality. And with the addition of age in physicality, all that we have gained is complication. And that complication has created so many knots around us that we have not been able to explore the joy, the ease, the happiness, and the authentic us in so many ways. Then, as last week, we thought we'll do at least one complete meditation for one call so that it creates more assimilation of energies and more oneness with whatever changes that we've been able to incorporate, and we've been able to create a shift, transform. And in that transformation, how is it that when we start aligning with the energies that we have changed within us, how we become functional by coming to that attunement with the energies. And when we become attuned with the energies, we see a very different, a very lit, a very elevated us. So let's do that today. So we can be in our comfortable positions. I hope whoever had to join has joined, and even if somebody joins later, let them. Let's come to ease. Yeah? So we can take up a nice comfortable chair, a nice comfortable bed, whatever. I think Ruchi has gone. She is there, yeah. So, let's make ourselves comfortable and we will kickstart with the meditation. We in our bodies have grown. We, in this physical body, we have grown in size, in shape, in form, and intellectually too. However, the child within us, the baby within us is still looking for that support, that love, that affection. The moments of being cuddled, the moments of being nurtured, the moments of being pampered. The little baby in us, with the twinkling eyes and the most honest, pure smile, is looking at us. In the years past, we have been looking at people around us, the relationships, our fathers and mothers, our siblings, our caregivers, and all that we were desiring was love. That love which we could not define, which we could not define, so we could not express also. But the knowing within us knew what is love and what are we looking for. Sometimes we just desired to be cuddled and caressed, even if we had done the biggest blunder, whatever that blunder might have been. And all that we desired was a comforting voice telling us, not a problem. These blunders keep happening. I have done many. You have just done this. Not a problem. But we had people around who was so aggressive, who was so full of anger and rage, who had multiple undealt issues in their own self, who had their childhood as history behind them, who had everything as an imbalance in their heads, in their hearts, in their spirits. So, how could they say such a word which was all full of solace? However, we being tiny, we desired that. Not getting a patient ear is just like being rejected. We wanted to just pour out our hearts and just desired unconditional love from the other side. But the other side was so conditioned to condition. Firstly, they had their own conditions that had given them a condition. That was the unrest within. The dysfunction within gives a dysfunction outside. But the baby in us did not know what is dysfunction. It just learned how to function with the kind of people that came about. They say friends are by choice, but relatives are not. You just come into their lives and they come into your lives. All of us are born through our fathers and mothers. How many of us have not had great relationships with our fathers? The right side of our body represents the masculine. The right side of the father, the right side of the body is talking about your relationship with your father. How good was it? You exactly know. And how better it could be, that too you know. What all did you miss in the Father that you were gifted with? Was he the progressive one? Is he the progressive one? Is he the one who supports you as a pillar? Or is he the one who sometimes supports you and most of the times does not? In his presence today or in the past, do you experience the strength of having a back or no? And the right side of our bodies is always talking about our relationship with the male energies. The resentments, the anger, the hate, the fear that we experience today. Is it coming from your tiny bodies within? All that you heard, all that you felt, all that you sensed, all that you experienced when you were tiny. And even if it wasn't coming to you directly, there was energy prevailing at home which was somehow not comforting. What was the discomfort there? What was the disharmony there? What was the unhappiness there? What was the lack there? What was it? And anything as unwanted that happened at home, what made you grip in fear when you just wanted to shrink to the lowest denominator and go to a side of the room or just shovel yourself under the bed as the fear was so big and it was much bigger than the tiny body that you had. The loud voices, the harsh notes, the pathetic vocabulary, the aggressive outburst, It was just like you sitting on a fire blazing, and how you shove your fingers in your ears so that no voice, no pain through that voice could enter your body, but still it did. The voices outside were playing a havoc within you. Things were so beyond your understanding. You could not understand even an iota of what was the conversation about. What was the anger about? What was the fear about? But the energy you really understood, even in this tiny body. And how you hated yourself for being that tiny that you could not even participate. You could not play a referee. Was there a control issue? The father was trying to control the mother was trying to control the father. Somebody took to loud voices, somebody took to disease. Whoever and whatever they chose for themselves. Defending themselves from each other. But the worst was, you were defending yourselves from both. It has been years now. How is it that we are still carrying that energy inside? Before anyone completes a sentence, we come to the defense. We keep defending ourselves and we keep fending for ourselves. And the hate inside, which talks about, I wish I had a father figure, which was quoted in the books. Energy that would celebrate me, that would just stand by me and always have my back, even if when I committed the biggest of big blunders, even if I committed a crime, that energy would just be standing behind me. Why is it that I do not feel the strength of His presence? And why do I miss that father figure in my life? And why is it that my right side keeps showing up with pain, intensity, symptoms, blockages, unrest? A little baby I was, with a twinkle in my eye and those rosy cheeks, and a perfect pure smile. Where I would just paddle my legs to happiness and joy. The sky was my best friend as I would be talking to it. And yes, I was cuddled too, might be not enough. The butterflies fluttered their wings around me. The little pets at home would come wag their tails. And I would love all of that. I was well fed. I came and I belonged to a good family. But today, when look back, I do not even understand what is good and what is a good family. For today, I feel really empty. And I feel lonely too. And I still crave for patient here. And I still crave for that hand holding of my father. Why do I crave so much? Why do I long to have that touch of the warm hand of his? Why do I desire for that support still? And that support which is so unconditional support. Why do I long for this single sentence saying, I'm there, you do not just have to worry? How many more years will I keep craving for this? And how many more years will I keep living with this loneliness? Today I've stepped into the conscious world where somebody guided me, that I have a father or not, but I can heal that little inner child that is feeling quite lost even today. And that guidance told me to just go beyond regrets and forgive. Forgive my father for whatever he did, however he did. But frankly, it's a tough call. To live with that loneliness is tough. To forgive somebody when you really know what they did, that too is very tough. But I desire to go beyond this stuff. So I decide to get back and visualize me as a little tiny baby who's all wrapped and a tiny newborn who's all tiny and sparkling and happy to come out into the world and desires and has so many aspirations of the world. And the mother is not really well after the childbirth. And the child is feeling lonely. There are aspirations at one end and that loneliness at the other. The emotional bonding is a little less. And that emotional bonding being less, that little child is looking for the warmth of the hug. And today, I, as the grown up girl, goes to that little child and picks up that child and picks up that child that is the tiniest version of you. And you hold that child so close to the chest, telling that child that you're so pretty. You've got the brightest twinkle ever in the eye that I've ever seen. You have the most beautiful smile. You have the most pretty pink cheeks that I've ever looked at. You've got those beautiful chubby legs. And the tiny feet with the tiniest toes on them. The sparkles so beautiful. The energy is so vibrant. The beauty that cannot be described. You're beyond that. And your hug, it just melts my walls away. All my walls of time. All my walls of time just melt away. I did not know you have such enormous energy within you that is so expansive and ever growing. And should I tell you, the little one, I'm so happy to have you. I'm so happy to hug you. I'm so happy that you are a part of my world. I'm so happy that I can talk to you. I'm so happy. You give me so much joy. A joy that I had always dreamt, but I did not know that joy was there in your heart. The fragrance of your body is like so heavenly. I just wanted to tell you that you complete my world. You make my world whole. You make my world the way I desired to have and create. And without you, nothing, nothing would have been the way it is now. And that little tiny you in your own arms is just melting in your arms and telling you, do you know something? Before you held me in your arms, I felt so lost and lonely. I felt that I had come to a wrong home. I'd come to a wrong address. I'd come to a place where I was not wanted. And even if I was wanted, somewhere there was unhappiness. Whatever that happiness was talking about, I did not even understand. But I knew for sure. I wasn't looking for a house like this, where I would not be held with so much warmth that my loneliness went away. But how you are holding me is what I always desired. Your beating chest is actually giving the energy to my heart. Your beating chest is actually giving energy to my heart and to my entire body. And you know, this beating chest of yours is making me so complete and whole. And I've stopped feeling lonely ever since you've held me tight. Thank you so much for receiving me the way I am. I am black, I am white, I am brown or whatever. But I am a bright light inside. I just desire to be received so well. And receiving me the way I am without conditions. conditions of gender. I'm a girl, I'm a boy, or whatever. I am tall, I'm short, whatever. I am black, I'm white, whatever. I resemble my mom or I resemble my dad, whatever. But my arrival is what I desired to be, a celebration and nothing less than that. Thank you for receiving me so well, big body. And in this big body of yours, my tiny body is finding a buddy, the best buddy. As in this hug of yours, I feel secure. And in this feeling secure, as if everything is cured, every pain is cured. Why is your warmth so intoxicating, big body? And why do I not desire to go away from you? I just desire to be with you 24 into 7 and in every breath. Tiny body, do you know how I wanted to hold you? How I desired to play with you? How I wanted to be just one with you and give you all the possible security that you were looking for. And everywhere that you were rejected, I just wanted you to never have that experience. You are just here for celebration and not to face rejection. You are the beautiful, the most beautiful buddy that I could have. And as I hold you tight, I can feel the pain in your chest that is coming from rejection, that is coming from not being heard, that is coming from the past pain, that is coming from the fear that you've had to bear, that is coming from the anxiety that you had to face and feel. But you know, when I hold you tight, I feel I'm being healed. Are you feeling that too? Yes, big body. I feel the pain of time is just going away. I feel all the crevices, the unseen crevices of time that my body was holding energetically. They are being filled with the heat, the warmth of your hug. And I'm feeling every molecule being healed. Hold me tight. Small body, do you have any regrets? Yes, I do, big body. What are those regrets? I really wish my father held me tight. And listen to every stupid talk. And just patted my back, even when I failed. And just told me nothing is a failure. I have more regrets too, that I could not spend time playing with him because I feared him. I feared the outburst. I feared the reactions. I feared he would tell me that I failed. And that created a distance between him and me, which I hated most. And that's the biggest regret that I have. I want desire to do every stupid thing so called with him. But I could not. And I have another regret too. I wanted to hold his finger and walked off. I just wanted to hold his finger and walked off, feeling all strength as I was walking with my strength, my father. But that was just a dream. that has given me wounds and I regret. I regret that I cannot rewind time. There is nothing called rewinding time. And there is another regret too. I wanted him to teach me and be a patient teacher, but I could not experience that. Patience was far flung from him, and he was so impatient in his own world. In my tiny body, I could not understand what was the impatience about. But I just felt the blaze of that impatience in every word and every action of his. And this impatience of his also kept me away from him, as I just desired to hide behind curtains. And that is how I started hiding myself from the world. That's a very big regret. Small body, are there any other regrets that you have? I'm so lost in these regrets that I think everything I must have put in here. But small body, today I've come. I, in this big body, have come to you to just caress you and to melt all your regrets in this hug. And to comfort you and to hold your hand and to hold your heart too. And I'm there to listen to you, whatever you desire to vomit out. I just want to sing lullabies to you. And the sweetest melodious hums. Do you know something? That I love you. You are the most adorable one. You are the purest of pure energies that I've ever met. You are the most powerful one. And you know something? The power that I see in you, I derive power from my today. And in your smile, I see divinity. You satiate me, my love. You just satiate me. And I assure you, I shall never ever leave you and go. You're the most adorable child on the planet. You're so abundant, and that twinkle in your eyes shows the abundance in you. You were created by the divine, and he took all the time in the world to create such a beautiful soul. And I love you, my darling. You are the right hand of so many uncountable people. And you are my right hand too. And in your absence, this whole world was missing on the most precious, beautiful gem. You're so precious to me. You're the most gorgeous one, the most gorgeous one. Little buddy, do you know you make my world complete? And do you know the enigmatic energy that you give? You make my life so beautiful and lit. And do you know that I really, really love you? You are the gorgeous of the gorgeous. You are the gorgeous of the gorgeous. And today I promise I shall never, ever, never, ever leave you. Little body, would you like to forgive your father today? Your father, for whatever he did And whatever he could not do, but there was something behind in history that kept him in bay, that made him incomplete. And he did not know that he was not giving you enough because he himself was not getting enough. He could just give all that he had. Would you like to forgive him? Forgive him for all the limitations that he created in your world. He was limited, so probably could only give you limitations. Are you ready to forgive him? Yes, big buddy. I just desire to let go of all the resentments. And I just desire to forgive him. And now I'm ready to send him all the love. As I am deeply understanding the space from where he came, his belief system, his way of functioning, his way of expression. The intentions were never wrong, but the expression probably was. Now I understand. And I just desire to forgive him and set him free and set myself free too. Let's be one in this hug, the big body with the small body. And let's start twinkling together, melting in each other's energies, filling ourselves up with loads of love in the spaces which we have just cleared. And this oneness is so beautiful. It's as if two portions of me have come together. And these two portions, when they're coming together, is infusing energy. And in this oneness, the wounds of regret have just gone away, leaving a space that is all oozing with love. The joy of being one, the joy of forgiving, the joy of getting back to the lightness is so immense that the smaller things just go away into the blue. And how our hearts have healed as this little inner child has God healed. Let's take white light from the supreme, the white golden light, and allow it to enter our bodies. And as it is entering, allowing it to come to your heart space, which was earlier full of regrets, wounds, unforgiveness. Now, as we have forgiven, the wounds have healed, and this white golden light is filling up this space and giving so much ease and solace and calmness, peace, serenity here. And this white light, let's allow it to come to our right side. Forgiving our fathers and all the male figures, and allowing this white light, golden light, to flow through our right side, top, and gradually coming down, clearing off all the energies and reviving, enlivening this side, the right side. And as it completes the right side, let's allow it to come on the left side, to on the top, towards, moving towards the bottom. And how the right is meeting the left is meeting the right. And we experience the balancing of energies on both the sides of our body. And now we spread these balanced energies everywhere. These energies which are regret free, spreading absolute pure joy, divine light, and spreading all the possible serenity, ease everywhere. Let's take a long deep breath, and let's allow these energies to work as they desire to. And whenever you desire to get back, you can. This is the space of ease with the inner child, experiencing balanced energies with the masculine energies. So love yourself for the new you that you have created in these moments, and keep loving yourself more and more till we meet again.